the more clarity we have with our trading strategy. I mean, with that, the simpler it is, the more easier it is also to trade it, because it's already hard enough to use real money, especially trading using $100 a trade or even greater. And in this video, I'm going to give you a full trading strategy using the anchored VWAP. The advantage of it is not to overtrade down here, to be disciplined and to wait until the market is up here. And even though when the market comes up here, also to decide that we're not going to trade it because the market does here a lot of green candles. So there's this 3-step method that I'm going to give to you in this video, and this will make you a better trader. So watch this video in the full length and let me know if you have any questions. So first at all, we start with identifying where the market wants to go. I see a lot of traders, they start to trade already, and they're sort of clueless in what direction the market goes. So first of all, from the bigger structure perspective, is this the high? And from the bigger structure perspective here, when starting here, for example, in the New York session around, or being here somewhere on the computer, then we have here this bigger structure low. And it is very important to understand, to identify first, can I see that the market goes down here or up here? And when I have the market hours like this, of course, it will be harder to see than if I just pull the market down together like that. The smaller I make it, the easier it is to see. For example, if you look at my finger here, you will be able to see my whole face, right? This is called a peripheral sight. And the same occurs here when you trading, when we make the chart smaller on the bottom and on the bottom here and on the right side a bit, that we can see now here everything. And we can sort of, with our experience, we're just going to check first, can I see the market that it goes down here or it goes up here? And clearly it does so many red candles and momentum, the market wants to go down. Second step, very important, can I see, and using a 1-minute chart, because most likely the movement takes like 30 to 90 or 120 minutes. That means like just like 1 or 2 hours maximum. And when using a 5-minute chart and just seeing 10 candles, that means we maybe see just 2 times that the market does a lower structure. That's already too less to see to trade. Instead, I love to use the 1-minute chart because there are different kind of things. Can I see a lot of red or green candles, for example? As you see here, more red than green candles. Can I see that the market wiggles more aggressive down than up? Is it more wiggling sideways or is it wiggling more downways, as you can see here with the bigger structure bit? How big are the rotations here inside? As you see here from here to there, the rotations are almost here the same as you see here from here to there, even from here to there, because of from here to there. So I know exactly I'm not going to trade down here. If I would use here now a 5-minute chart or a 15-minute chart, I don't have this information. And I talk to a lot of traders and they always tell me, yeah, the 1-minute chart doesn't give you good information. It gives you very well information. You just need to be well informed how to use the 1-minute chart. For example, like as I just said here with the retracements, and then always to ask the question, is it more trending straight, like you can see here, where I don't need any anchor VWAP using a specific setup? I'm going to give you this one later. Or is it more in a contraction phase and I need to use indicators such as an anchored VWAP, placing it here or on a mid rotation? I'm going to show you how I love to use the anchored VWAP, and there's a fixed rule set for it because we can use it on different kind of scenarios and on different kind of points. But the most biggest problem is that if we set it wrong, if we set it here, we can just set it here and have here everything confirmed and tend to overtrade. Instead, it is very important for me that when I use the anchored VWAP, it is more in a contraction phase. I will try to work heavy with the anchored VWAP, and I place it always from bigger rotation, as you can see here, what I'm drawing here in, from these rotations here, that I'm always placing here the anchored VWAP, either on one of these 3 points. So, and I'm going to play, of course, like if I know the market goes down like this, like the line here, then I know like number 3 here right now, this is where I would need to place the anchor VWAP, what I just did. And this is very important to me, always the highest point, or like here a bit to the left, like where the market was pushing out. And that gives me already nice confirmations to find good trades. So if the market is just trending too harsh, like for here, this is too early, of course, like this would be only for down here. If the market is just pushing down like here and it's not that much in a contraction phase, and I can see it because the market will aim for bigger structured lows or highs, such as here down here, all I can do is just trade the simple setup. And my setup is always, if it touches the anchor VWAP because it's in a contraction phase, or it doesn't touch the anchor VWAP, it's just a green and a red color switch, and it needs to be small. Not that big like here, because it's a risk reward killer, just when it's small like this. And it's very important that it also touches the anchor VWAP or, for example, the market, because if the market is trending in one direction, it only does maximum 3 green candles. Once it starts to make 4 green candles, as you can see here, weakness kicks in and you can see the contraction phase already occurs. And this is how I see already contraction phase are happening. So every time there are 4 green candles happening, it will be hard to sell, except like a lot of red candles occur, as you can see here. For example, it goes like down here and then it shows strength again down. But most likely trading these kind of things, you'll find this 2 times a month or something. Most likely just finding up here things, as I just described to you, using the structure here from the left. This is very important to me to have structure. That's step number 1. Step number 2, we can see the market pushes down a lot of red candles, then lesser contraction phase, a color switch. If I would enter after the red candle close, and this is very important, only to trade closed candles. So the small red candle closes, entry here, stop placement up here above the red one, and we're adjusting $100 and aiming now for this low here. This will be $363 and take profit. But very important, most likely the market goes still a bit more further, as you see here, and we have a risk reward of 1.5, what is totally okay. Not making this decision not to trade it is also totally fine, because I see beginners that try to tend everything, and I think that's not good. And then when we can see here 4 green candles, I assume the market goes in a contraction phase, also because the market reached already its destination. So placing anchor we have up here now, and then we can see now that the market is in a contraction phase, hard to trade here, goes here, and then we can see here just a nice color switch, and we can see, as I just described to you, that this retracement here occurred here. So these 2 factors are important to me. Makes this one a good trade. Stop placement on the red candle is like cheating, but I mean, like, color switch is also okay, but why should I want to have $600 and take profit if I can have also $900 and take profit by just placing the stop smaller and what do you call it, and just adjust $100, but it's totally fine. I mean, like, for the beginner, I think it's better to take please a demo account, of course, not real money, and to place the stop on the wick, entry down here. At least the stop is above the anchored VWAP, that's already it. And if the market pushes down, the anchor VWAP will cut lower, as you see here, for example, the anchor VWAP will cut lower, and that's why sometimes if there's a red candle that is like lower, what I just showed to you, like for example from the color switch, green and red, and the green candle is higher, sometimes even putting it on the red one is okay, just that it's above the anchored VWAP here, totally fine. So that makes this one such a good trade one, I want to tell you. And to take profit, of course, aiming for the bigger structure low, that's this one here, very clearly. And that's already it. And then checking, of course, like not extra exiting, like checking what is the how's the candle closing, how's the next candle closing, oh, the next candle closed down here, how does the next candle close, the next candle, the next candle, and then the next candle, and then it's a green candle, and then we can exit here. And when having adjusted $100 here, there would be $900 of take profit, what you see here, and then just repeat. And it's very important for me that when the market just falls off like here, and we have a color switch here, like I could only trade here without using the anchor wheel, but the market was already running a lot of length already down, and there are no goals to the left side, as you see. So trading down here is in a sort of hole, and it's better, from my opinion, not to trade down here. And then just repeat. Just check out a couple of videos on this channel. It's always the same trading strategy, and Instagram, trade with Trader JT Wrong is the Instagram channel. Just check it out. I'm going to show you this one on here on my screen here. As you see here, Trader JT Wrong is right now my Instagram account. Just check out the videos. It will make you a better trader. Go to tradewithjd.com/training. Link you find under this video. It's a full tutorial, and I hope it's better than anything you paid before. And if you struggle with trading right now because you paid a lot of courses or did coachings and you don't know what to do, like this one method, I hope that you found this thing that you were looking for. I wish you all love, good trades. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section or Instagram. JT out.